had a couple of seconds. So I was just talking to Hjalpa here about what his thoughts were on his own team. I had asked him just a little bit about Broscope, and Hjalpa, you're talking about just why what drew you to picking him, essentially no matter the cost. Go ahead. I've got it. It's 100% fixed now, so anything you say is now good to go.
You just clear on the. So I'm telling you now, was a guy with. You could see his development, his growth week to week, and yeah, by the end of the season, if it wasn't for the fact that we had Warped Potato and Butt Snake on O, like completely simpatico, like he would have been A-team level. So next season, Butt Snake drafts 360 Broscope immediately on D in the auction. And well, he's always been high on Butt Snake's radar. He's always been high on my radar. And when we were going over the big board for this draft, that was a guy that our NPC pick, our co-captain, and I all said, we got to have this guy. We've seen what he's doing. 18 has no idea what they're getting into. He's going to be top quality.
And so looking through that, I think I'm not discounting anyone's skill or ability here. Like I said, I think that you definitely drafted a high quality team here, and I'm really interested to see how you play the season out. Now, the bigger question here was your OD split. What's your plan here for A and B? Who's looking at your A team offense versus who's looking at your and also your A-team defense versus B-team offense and defense. And if you're not comfortable sharing that on stream, of course, you don't have to answer that.
Well,
oh, yeah, but you're cutting in and out here. I'm sorry, you're real choppy on my end.
I couldn't hear you either.
Unfortunate there. Looks like getting some connectivity issues here.
Yeah. Can you see the big board? Because I can't see the big board right now.
Yes, I just had some. Here's the last choices here. You're up right now. The last 5 picks were after Fancy Man for Life of Brian were Fanny Pack, Chooch, Phil Ballins, a Straw Hat, Worm Hat, and Tigray.
Okay. Oh, you said Worm Hat, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh dear.
Ooh, Worm Hat getting sniped by Laserpig. Two spots in advance. Good job there. Not stealing draft things, but he's already been drafted, so no leaks there.
Let me make sure I can spell this guy's name right. Just checking the spelling, Poet. No need to yell at me. He's going to yell at me. He's yelling at me now. I can feel it. Sorry, Poet. You see? I would have broken the spreadsheet had I not checked.
So, while I got a second here, while you're still doing that, shout out to Poetico as the top tier draft setter-upper. I know you get the delays, you know, it happens, but it's also life, so you can't knock him for that. He does a fantastic job setting everything up for us, and, you know, just hats off to Poetico and the rest of the CRC, just giving them their props for what they do and how they do it.
Yeah. Poet is a god. Like, the stuff he does with spreadsheets leave our top financial analysts at my day job in awe, because I've shown them his spreadsheets and they are amazed at what he can do. And yeah, he's on top of everything all the time. And yeah, we are very lucky as a community to have Poet.
All right, boys. So we're near the end of the draft here. Got Mr. Peanut going to Turd Ferguson. the classic Booper victory there as Turd Ferguson drafts the Booper Good Luck in Mr. Peanut. Crisper Boys goes to PK, and like I said, M1STR Chris. What drew your eye to him, Yalpa, while I got you on?
So we saw that he was a rookie. We saw that that was a rookie from Pennsylvania that can play on Sphere. I'm sorry, Dallas. And we saw that he was old.
Listen, I'm a big fan of the old guys. As a almost 30-year-old myself, I like dealing with the not kids, so I understand that one there.
But I mean, if he's old and he's been a pubber for a while, then there might be some potential there to develop and to grow and to hang out and to see this side of the sport. So, sport. Just call tag pro a sport.
Alright, so looks like a couple more picks. Like I said, Chucky picks up 18, and oh my goodness, NTDASPI.DLL. Great.
He's excellent. I'm not gonna dox him, but he's got a really interesting life, and yeah, I'm rooting for him.
I mean, I like the fact that he uses .dll as part of his name. As an IT nerd, computer science guy, I love it. I work, like I said, I work in software, so big fan of doing stuff. As Turd Ferguson picks up Rain. Rain's my homie! I hope he's in the chat right now and listens to this. I love chatting with my boy Rain, that Australian lad. And Oink Oink is picked up by PK. Halpa is on the board. Halpa, this is your last pick of the draft. I'm letting you announce it on stream. Go ahead and you can tell everyone what you're doing here.
I'm not ready.
All right.
I'm just gonna talk to my team for 30 seconds.
All right, go for it, Yalpa. You've got the 30 seconds. Hit up what your plan is.
Okay. My team is telling me, they're yelling at me while we're not practicing. They're saying one name that I know nothing about, and they're saying another name I know a lot about. I never heard of the other player, so I'm going to go with the player I've heard of. And that is Victor Messi.
Congrats, Victor Messi, going to Hyalpa's team, the Primordial Clam Chowder.
He's also already in the private Discord, so even better.
He's ready for it. Victor Messi's a good guy. I've talked to him a couple of times here, and I don't dislike any of my interactions with him. We got about 10 people left on the board here. If you're still on the screen, excuse me, on the stream, not the screen. I'm excited for the last couple of picks here for each team. See who rounds out the last couple of players. Yalpa, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you talking to me, having a chit chat all night. You know, spend some time talking about your team and others.
Yeah, thank you for doing this. Second, thank you for streaming. We got you out of here hopefully before midnight, so that's even better.
To be honest, I had planned for a 6-hour draft, and the snake draft so much shorter than normal. I'm, a couple of small delays, real excited for it, but like I said, once again, Halpa, captain of the Primordial Clam Chowders, coming on, having a chit chat with me, the last little bit of his night, as well as drafting some players live for us. This is unlike the old school NLTP. Back in the day when I streamed, it was all, I'm gonna spoil the secrets here, but it was absolutely pre-planned. This one was 100% live, so
yeah, all good. Thank you, Second Skin. I'm out of here. Make sure to tip your waitresses, everybody.
Absolutely. Thanks once again, Halpa. So,
peace.
Looking at this, we got some players left here on the on all of our lovely little draft packets. Alright, hold on. Life of Brian wants to come in. Let's have a chat with Life of Brian on the stream. Give me 1 second. All right, Life of Brian, come on in. Welcome to the stream, Life of Brian. It's good to have you on here. Welcome. You're the closing shift man. You're gonna be probably the last person I talk to here. So let's talk a little bit about your draft here as Clove, Argos, and Nameless. You still got one person left before your double pick.
I thought we were gonna talk about the Bruins. Shit, why am I here?
God, I'm so glad they signed McAvoy. Jesus Christ, I would have lost my mind if they didn't.
I know. Honestly, I would have loved to see him go to Tampa, selfishly. And, like, for the Bruins' sake, signing McAvoy is the move.
It is. He's a top-tier defenseman in the league, and he will be for, God, as long as Char is, in my opinion. He's definitely got the longevity. He hasn't shown an injury history. He's shown that he's fast and offensive. I mean, he's what you want in a number one defender. Once Chara retires, he is the number one there.
Him on line one, it honestly couldn't matter less who they match up with him.
Even like if you're talking a top six, D-man with him, it doesn't matter who you pair. You're getting quality defense and scoring opportunities. Great move. Thrilled. So you picked up Nanner, who's my boy. I love Nanner. I'm so disappointed that he's not on my team because I would have loved to have him on there with me. But
wait, Nanner's rolling paper?
Yeah, rolling paper is Nanner. He's my homie.
Look at me count.
I adore that lad.
I totally knew that.
You did. I know you did. Trust me. Don't worry.
And yeah.
All right. So
do I have to make another pick?
You sure do. You got 3 left, my man. Let's say it live on stream before it even updates. That's top tier stuff.
A bunch of guys who are West Coasters, guys who aren't. So obviously, I go for the West Coast guys. Team. I think that's obviously the move.
That's the move.
And so with the last pick of my draft, I got Corso.
I'm a big fan of Corso. Nice job.
Some ungodly reason it's still on the big board.
Can't beat that. So, Life of Brian, let's talk about your A team here. You ended up with 42 tag coins left. You did definitely have your pick of whoever you wanted left though because of just how the draft ended up. So what went into your draft process? What was that planning like? I know this is I believe this is your first time doing an actual auction draft. So talk me through what you thought about just as a rookie captain. The draft's already over, so you can talk about what you think you did right and you did wrong, and it's all good.
Well, obviously I did everything right, because we have no idea who's going to win, so I'm going to win. That's just straight off, like, I have the best team in the league. That's not a question. Jackals on defense. Jackals is playing defense, for those of you who don't know. We've been playing on a team in some capacity with each other for about 5 seasons now. That's going to go amazingly well, and I don't know why you idiots let me have him.
Now, I love Jackals. Jackals was one of my teammates back, I believe in season either 3 or season 5 on Spaceballs. I played with Jackals, I think it was season 3 if I'm not remembering incorrectly, but I adored playing with Jackals. I think he's a great guy in general. Yeah, and I'm excited. You got a lot of players for way lower than I thought, and that's why I thought you ended up with a lot left. You got Ed for I believe 6, BBB, aka your boy Fat PP, for I think that was 5, and Randy Bobandy for 0. What shocked you most about the auction? I guess, like I said, this is your first auction ever, so hit me up with your thought process of just the auction in general, like for how you nommed, what was your process?
Gonna be honest, I thought that this was a little weird for an auction this year. I've been around since season 5, so I've seen plenty go down. Biggest surprise for me was Fakis going for 60. I don't think anybody saw that coming. He is an axe pubber mechanics, but he's never played in the league before, so we're gonna have to see how he develops the game sense to fit in with the A team. My strategy going in was try to get the most tag coins so I can get whoever I want, and it kind of worked out pretty well. The offense was a little light at the top, but I feel like I got some really good all together, and my three-headed monster of Ed, Randy, and Big Bad go. Whoever's playing there, I think we're gonna have a really good team to put forward.
I'm really excited for, like I said, this is your first season, not as a captain, but starting as a beginning from the captain. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you're able to do with the team that you draft and you work with. I'm gonna, like I said, as a person, like I said, I think you're a great guy in general. So I'm excited to see you do well here, because I always love seeing people that I know do well and stuff. I think you have a great draft here. I'm excited to see your A team, and I'm really excited to see how you take your B team either to the next level, or how you work with those players to get them to improve.
Yeah, I'm excited. I have Ballerina as my co-captain, so she's going to be able to teach O to people who, actually including me, I'm going to need to learn how to play offense. I don't know how to do that shit. Steal the draft, obviously. Second skin in the snake. Like, how did he...
Listen,
Second skin should...
I fall because people forget that I do stuff sometimes, and I forget I do stuff sometimes.
You just change your name so much; it's hard to keep track of.
That is true. Unfortunately, this time, so funny story about that. I actually don't know where like I said, I'm second skin with the D this time, which I've never done before, and it's because I can't remember which email has reserved second skin. I have no idea, absolutely no clue what the email is. I don't know the login for any of it. So, funny story. If you know where my second skin without the D login is, I'd really appreciate it.
That's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Well, Brian, like I said, Life of Brian, captain of the New Penguin Revolutions, phenomenal name, great MLS team, and even better little pun there with the Penguin and the Revolution, the double pun. I'm excited to see what you do with your A team and B team here. Thanks for coming on. End of the draft here, as we have Corso going to, like I said, Life of Brian. Bald Eagle picks up Xanthier, and Bold Roller goes to Nameless. As that is everyone, thank you all for joining me for this Season 16 draft. Thanks for all my guests, Sass for playing music, Clue for coming on and talking for a while, Mo, Life of Brian, Yalpa, Turd Ferguson, all my guest captains who come on, and I appreciate hearing from all of you, and I'm excited to see this season as it continues.